Well, good evening, human creatures. We're in the sewers, so I guess a Civi fan out there will be pretty happy when that comes to be. Not the hardest of the levels, but like on Sirius, this is one of the maps I hate the most because of just how many clear are in it. I really kind of fucking period with Sirius Sam, but definitely this one. Because it spirals down, and I had such a problem with him just leap killing me from above. And I don't know how contact damage quite works, but it's a bitch. Well, let's get to it. For those wondering, that is from Darkwing Duck of the NES. That's the wolf duck or wolf duck stage. I've only played that once, so I wouldn't know much about it. But I do like the tune. 6 out of 5. Fight me. And right up here, we have, once again, this is from Nemesis 2, Nebula. I almost said the third one, which is Time Lapse, but this one I kind of like because it feels like they're trying to redo that scene from, what's a good one here? Predator, you know, with Arnie. And I think it's, fuck me, why do I keep calling, I think it's Carl Weathers. And they try to capture it, and it kind of has a different feeling to it. It's just as kind of interesting. I do recommend it. It's one of the better ones out of a series of technically 7 movies. 5 if you only go by the name ones. Definitely give it a watch. Alright, let's dive under here. Get some fishies. I hate these fucking things. One shock. Yep, there's a big one there. Dive up because I need air. I got ourselves a Gnar here. Let's dive back down. Let's get our shit shocked. They're like little chain guns. Hi, I'm sweaty. I know, you just got done from... just let it happen. And just milk this for what it is. Nah, fuck it. Come on, take my life. There we are. Hit me, baby, one more time. You want to listen to Britney Spears? Fucking knew it, poser. I always thought you had bad taste in music, now it just shows. I could have swore I heard one, never mind. Head back the other way, get some oxygen. Yeah, let that shit go on. Yeah, no, we're not doing that shit. Fuck me, huddled up right next to him. I can't catch a fucking break. Come on. Not too bad, not too bad. After streaming, I'm probably gonna get on the cardio myself. Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Yeah, go ahead. Let you know that there's a floor there. Sapo is a good game. Cute little, those little feet. No, the little squeaky feet. I liked them too. I can tell you one thing, it's got pretty fair fucking platforming. Not gonna grab any of these items, just gonna off them. I can't catch a fucking break. How did I get out here? At least you know one thing, they had really good detail back then. That is a giant one. I'm trying to remember their names. At least it didn't get me before I got the other. Fuck that shit. Squeaky, why do they, give me 1 second now, I'm getting shot the fuck up. Much better. Why did you ruin the pasta? I didn't ruin the pasta, goddammit. You just sucked at explaining it. I trusted you and you fucked me. That's what really happened. You can tell the truth, motherfucker. Can't bank on you to tell me. Just take it. Just take it to the face. You were already good before. I agree. Just had a misunderstanding. I know it was that, like, the thing that got me is it's good, but it's like too strong on wine. Motherfucker, am I gonna get this? I just want to get the health and get up. Lies? Uh-huh. Well, while we're here, let's look at the models of the Gnar. I believe the green ones are the males. Purple ones are the females. Probably wrong, but these are the floating Gnar, or Gnar, as they're also known. Look at them. They'll be chewing my ass out. Prison style, too. Tossed salad. Jelly with syrup. They apparently prefer syrup. Oh, that one was a little bit enthusiastic. Let's get this going here. Why this is so hard, I have no idea. I thought there was one that spawned behind me. Beautiful model, too. Wish I could just enjoy him without getting my fucking face lit up. I'll see you guys at the top. Why I'm having problems with this, I don't know. We're gonna get that shit. We might as well just go upstairs and take care of business. Dude, China has been giving us a lot of good MLP stuff. Thanks, Nat. Now they think we're communist. Little bar. No, have you done any looking on those cards you were talking about? Fuck in you. What the fuck was that on my end? You know, I want to get a pack soon. Yeah, they do look pretty good. You like this fucker up here. Fuck you and the problems you've been given. Mom, where's the other one? Alright, where is it? Fire, fire! Ah, fuck. One tough-ass fish to take this to the face. Let's go back up here anyways, I do want to get those shells. Can't believe I'm having problems here. Look up MLP Miniso, MLP Miniso, they have good stuff I want. Send me a link. That was really fucking dumb of me. Apparently I need to stop playing Serious Sam because my skills went to being average and mediocre to downright bitch. And I don't know what the fuck caused them. I'm dying in the fucking sewer. This is not the hardest level till later. Anybody else? There we are. Resilient, aren't we? I'll show you later. All right. I never had to handle these guys outside of the water. So fucking bad. Throws 100 more rocks at you. God, Nat, you're so mean. It's never the give peace a chance crowd, is it? And just take that to the fucking face. Hot goddamn. What do you think about the playlist I sent you? Want to check out more of the songs? Sounds pretty good. I've heard them before back when I was doing Doom runs. Like, you got a good playlist. Let's kick off this little shindig. It's been a really long time since I listened to them. Oh, I can tell. Fucking marsh hoppers, man. Bane of my existence. What made you find him again? I'm kind of curious. Or what made you kind of look back for him? That makes sense what I'm saying here. Gonna say clear can't swim, but they sure as fuck can throw balls. I'm not diving in after to kill him either. I can hear him run. Oh, he can't run, or can't drown. Technically, he's already fucking dead. Alright, there we go. Throw down his save, because fuck that shit. Apparently, I'm a dumbass who can't beat a simple fucking arena. Come on. Oh, for those who want to see it, it's the electrofish, or the rebin. That's what they're called. Oh, I think there's a... Probably wrong. I didn't lead, don't worry, I'm okay. Just in case that's the door trigger. I think there is a secret up there, probably wrong. No, it's mega armor. Oh, how I get by the door, it's fucking screaming. Oh, why are you not opening?
Do you kill many things?
Ah, shit.
I like watching things die.
Now see, that's a strange question to ask somebody.
Murder time.
I don't think it's a rocket. What am I missing here? Why the fuck am I drawing a blank on this door? Give me 1 second, Natters. Go check outside here. It's kind of odd. I've had it open before. I got more armor. Holy shit. Or technically more. Let's arrive above, and let me get to your murder time. Give me 1 second. Let's see who you got here. Let's see what we got. Let me switch over real fast. Let's go with that. And music-wise, what are we dealing with here? Scroll down and see who we are. Richard Trenton Chase. Why does this sound familiar? Yeah, the Sacramento Vampire. I got a little sip of Uncle Iramis's Happy Juice here. Don't think I have anything vampire. I do, but the song's too good for him. No, too good. No, too happy. Too energetic. Oh. Kind of perfect. Let me turn it down a bit. For those wondering, that is from Forsaken 64. That's Cyclotron. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Richard Trenton Chase, as it's spelled with caps up here. AKA the Vampire Sacramento. Classification: spree killer. Characteristics: mental illness, necrophilia, cannibalism, mutilation. Number of victims: 6. Date of murders: December 1997 to January 1978. 77. There we go. Got that wrong. It's one of those days. Probably explains why I'm sucking at Sam. Date of birth: May 23rd, 1950. Victim's profile: Ambrose Griffin, Jesus Christ. Do you want to break stuff? I want to break myself. Holy shit. Get numbers and dates wrong. Must be my dyslexia flaring up here. A51, Teresa Wellen, 22, 3 months pregnant. Evelyn Myrith, 38. Her son Jason, 6. Her nephew David, 22 months old. Her friend Dan Merith, 51. Method shooting, 22 handgun. Location: Sacramento, California, USA. Sentenced to death on May 8th, 1979. Committed suicide by an overdose in the prison. Prison described doctors' antidepressants that he had been saving up. Limp Bizkit. The one song. Fun fact about Limp Bizkit. Fred Durst thinks that out of all the songs they made, it's fucking Faith that's the best. Not Break Stuff. That's why that's his kind of baby, and why I don't fucking know, because that song is it's mid. Faith is fucking mid. Break Stuff is actually pretty fucking good. And I don't even like Limp Bizkit. I didn't even care for the years that they actually kind of ruled the fucking world. But back on to another monster here. Nookie, like Nookies are probably second best. Like if you go up to somebody now and ask who the fuck, and I'm not talking Gen X or millennials. I'm talking like nowadays. You Zoomers are now in your 30s, and soon to be pushing 40. So you're about to become the uncool kids. You're about to become the boomers. When you go up and ask any of these people Break Stuff or Nookie, you're gonna get Break Stuff because it's just an anthem for rage. When they hear Nookie, they're not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about. They're going to remember Wes Borland playing the guitars looking fucking cool, but that's probably about it. And Fred Durst's puffy jacket in the middle of California summer. Not Nookie, but Nookie's second best. And then we can get into the rest of their discography and really have it out. Last few weeks on December 26, 1980. Richard Trenton Chase, May 23rd, 1950, December 26, 1980, was an American serial killer who killed 6 people in the span of a month in California. He's a busy boy. He earned the nickname the Vampire Sacrament because he drank the blood of his victims and ate their internal organs. He did this at the part of a delusion that he needed to prevent Nazis from turning his blood into powder via poison that they had planted beneath his dish soap. I guess somebody broke into the comment. Oh no, I've seen them say more than break stuff. It's okay, Nat. I sense the cope. You're coping. It's okay. Have a hit of copium. It's all right. I forgive you. What's next? You're gonna tell me they know behind blue eyes, or my way? That's what a losing. I'm joking with her. No, she's right. She is right on that. They do know more than break stuff. It's just when given a chance, they're gonna remember fucking break stuff. Hee. Early years, first signs of mental illness. Born in 1950, he was raised in a strict household and was beaten often by his father. In his teens, he became an alcoholic and was developing a penchant for killing and mutilating animals and fire starting, a common trait among serial killers in their youth. In high school, Chase had a handful of girlfriends, none of them who was able to maintain a steady relationship, but partly due to his inability to achieve or maintain an erection. He had also become the inability to become aroused. That's called whiskey dick, dude. Gotta lay out the fucking sauce. That where he's gay, didn't know it. Erection, and because of the inability to keep aroused in the presence of females. Upon consulting with a psychiatrist, Chase was told that the root of his problem was either repressed rage or mental illness. Chase did not seek any further treatments for this diagnosis. It was later determined that Chase had been adverse to a controversial sex and would only achieve arousal through organ or violent or disturbing acts such as killing animals or necrophilia. We got a little older Mr. Dahmer here. Early adulthood. As an adult, Chase would move back in with his mother, who began accusing him of attempting to murder him via poison. Or he would accuse her of attempting to murder him via poison. Chase's father purchased an apartment for him and forced him to move out of the house. That's not forcing him. That's getting him out of the house. That's how that works. You didn't force him. You just basically bought it and told him to go. I'm kind of sort of glad you did and didn't, because he probably would have added 2 more bodies to that already long list. Along with his new department, Chase began to capture and kill and disembowel various animals, which he would then devour raw. He began to put entrails of the animals that he had killed into a blender in order to make a smoothie. Chase would reason that drinking these smoothies would prevent his heart from shrinking. He feared that if it shrank too much, he would disappear and would die. Nat, I think we got a problem here. I'm starting to think that the parents knew a little bit too much and just didn't warn the fucking proper authorities. This is where I'm just getting that feeling again, where this could have been prevented. I don't think it's a good idea to kick out a mentally ill... Oh, no, I don't either. That's what I'm saying. His father tried playing it off as probably, yeah, no, I sent the boy packing, but in reality, I'm kind of glad he bought him a house. I just wish he would have alerted the authorities to the fucking mouse smoothies. And I think in later cases, rabbits, so angel smoothies. That would have really helped. Chase responded that, all right, yep, he would die. Institutionalization. 1975, Chase was involuntarily committed to a mental institution after being taken to a hospital for blood poisoning, which he contracted by injecting rabbit's blood, yep, here it is, into his veins. Sorry, Nat. Angel had to go. Chase escaped the hospital and went home to his mother. He was apprehended and sent back to the institution for the criminally insane, where he had often shared with staff fantasies about killing rabbits. He once found with blood smeared around his mouth. Hospital staff discovered that he had captured 2 birds through the bars of his bedroom window, snapped their necks, and sucked their blood out. Amongst them, the staff began referring to him as Dracula. What are you saying? I'm reading. Oh, you mean Angel? Nat, he's killing rabbits. How many rabbits do you know is Angel? When we went for a drive about a week ago up the mountains, you pointed out like 3 rabbits and called them Angel. Oh my god, yes, Nat. Jesus. Points off, fake fan. Fluttershy's bunny. Thought you were a real brony, man. Or Pegasister. I know, Nat. I know. I'm just rousting you. You're fine. For those who don't know, Nat, when she sees random pets, she will call them after MLP characters sometimes. It's cute as Dickens, but any fish I catch has a full name. Any rabbit I see somehow gets a name. I caught a pike minnow, and God, I hated it, but it's at least a good 12-pounder. She felt the name to call it Kurt Cobain. I killed Kurt Cobain. Thanks, Nat. I'll peg your sister. Go right ahead. Murder? It wasn't murder, Nat. He had to die. Like you squirming on the line. That, and I wanted to get my goddamn hook and bait back. Oh God, murder? This is why you don't take people fishing with the kids. Can't hack it. Anyways, back on for my dysfunctional life. I'm scrolling down while I'm doing this. Sorry. Dracula, after doing a battery of treatments involving psychotropic drugs, Chase was deemed no longer a dangerous society, and in 1976 he was released to the to give him back to his parents. Oh, there we go. His mom decided that her son Jesus, this is not going to end well. That her son did not need to be on the anti-schizophrenic medication that he had been prescribed on, and weaned him off. Oh, I couldn't see that fucking coming. I wonder how that played out. Oh, wait. 6 people fucking dead. Post... It's that last part that they should have just cut out this shit and just should have shoved this in right there. Worsening behaviors post-institutionalization. His parents put him up in an apartment. He had begun to capture, torture to death, and drink the blood of rabbits, dogs, and cats. Read faster, joking. I know how this is going to play out, and this is what just kind of pisses me off with people like his mom. I've seen them so many times, especially in these. And when you have a son who looks like this, who looks like he's a step away from fucking Asmongold, yeah, no. Anyway, cats. On occasion, he killed and ate the neighbor's pets, and at least contacted the neighbor by telephone to explain what he had done. At the same time, he had developed a fascination for firearms, purchased several handguns in which he had practiced obsessively. He became fascinated with the crimes of the Hillside Strangler. He believed that the Strangler was also a victim of the Nazi UFO conspiracy that he believed that he was a victim of. Chase also began to lose interest in caring for himself. He neglected personal hygiene such as bathing, grooming, brushing his teeth. He stopped eating and dropping to a fairly meager weight of 145 pounds. One day in 1977, Chase rang his mom's doorbell and greeted her by thrusting a dead cat into her face. She threw the cat to the ground, kneeled down, ripped its stomach open with his bare hands, and stuck his hands inside the cat and smeared its blood all over his face while screaming. You can't make this shit up. This is what I'm saying about movies. You guys can pretend to do horror. Play this scene out, because I would like to have seen how they would have done that, an artsy fucking take. His mother calmly returned inside the house and did not report the incident to anyone, you bitch. Hope you left the fucking cat there. August 3rd, 1977, Nevada State Police discovered Chase's Florida Ranchero Lodge in the sand drifts near Pyramid Lake in Nevada. I've been there. It's very beautiful. Inside were 2 rifles, a pile of clothes, a bucket full of blood, and cow's liver. Apparently, he stepped up to bigger game. The officers tracked down Chase, who was naked and screaming in the sand, soaked from head to toe in blood. When questioned, he claimed that the blood was his own, but there had been leaked out through his flesh. A bucket full of posy? Pretty fucking much. On December 29, 1977, Chase killed his first victim in a drive-by shooting in an apparent warm-up for the crime that he had planned to commit. The victim was Ambrose Griffin, a 51-year-old engineer and father of 2, who was helping his wife bring groceries into the home. One of Griffin's sons reported seeing the neighbor walking around the East Sacramento neighborhood with a .22 rifle earlier that week. The neighbor's rifle was seized, and ballistic tests were determined that it was not the same murder weapon. However, it was determined that a .22 rifle was used to kill Ambrose Griffin. was the same rifle used to fire bullets into the kitchen of Sacramento woman 2 days earlier. The second murder, on July 11, 1978, Ambrose asked his neighbor for a cigarette and forcibly restrained her until she gave him an entire pack. 2 weeks later, he attempted to enter the home of another woman, finding that her door was unlocked. He went into her backyard and walked away. Chase told the detectives that he took locked doors as a sign that he was not welcomed. But unlocked doors were an invitation to come inside. While wandering around, he had encountered a girl by the name of Nancy Holden, with whom he attended high school with. He attempted to get a ride from her, but frightened by his appearance, she refused. He went down the street, where he broke into the home of a young married couple, stole some of their valuables, urinated in the drawer of their infant's clothes, and defecated on their son's bed. The couple came home while Chase was still in the house. The husband attacked him, but Chase escaped. Fuck. I know, but you shouldn't have a bitch-made wife or a mom either. His mom is partly to fucking blame for this shit. Would this have helped him on the medication? Yeah, but fuck her. And usually when I read strict household, that usually is a euphemism for religious household. And I already know how they fucking handle mental illness. Yep, the mom's fucked up real bad. Yeah. She should have been up there and shamed publicly. Along with her dipshit husband, if he's still fucking kicking around. Fuck all three of them. Let's get back to the horror. Rabbis have refused. Ambrose. Where are we here? But Chase escaped. Chase continued to enter homes until he came across the home of David and Theresa Welling. David was at work. Theresa, 3 months pregnant, was in the middle of taking out the garbage and thus had the front door left unlocked. Chase surprised her in the home and shot her 3 times. Once in the hand, a defensive wound, and twice in the head, killing her. It was the same gun that he used to kill Ambrose Griffin. Chase then dragged her body into the bedroom, raped it post-mortem, and then repeatedly stabbed her with a butcher's knife. Then when he had finished, he had then carved up the corpse, opened up, removed several of her internal organs, used a bucket to collect the blood, and taken it to the bathroom to bathe in it. He then sliced off her nipple and drank her blood, using the empty yogurt container as a drinking glass. Before leaving, he went to the backyard, found a pile of dog feces, and returned it to stuff it in the corpse's mouth and throat. And here I thought I had a fucking case of the Mondays. Third murder, mass murder. Now we got some emphasis here. On January 23rd, 1978, 2 days after killing Theresa Welling, butchering, let's replace that word there, butchering Theresa Welling, Chase purchased, oh fuck. The mom had schizophrenia and paranoid delusion, so that's where Richard got it from. Why am I not shocked? At least it's not from the dad, I suppose. Fuck the dad for the 3rd time in this conversation. Purchased 2 puppies from the neighbor, who he then killed and drank the blood of, leaving the bodies on the neighbor's front lawn. How many fucking bodies were piling up near this guy? I've read this case file before a long fucking time ago, but jumping fucking Jesus. Like, what signals do you have to send somebody in here? Like, holy shit. I've seen people get their kids taken away because the neighbor saw them drinking sugary drinks. I've seen helicopter parents manage to keep their kids after fucking chaining them to a fucking fence. I took care of a guy. He's long dead now, so I don't have to worry about HIPAA none too fucking much. He was caught wearing a dress. His mom, and up until he was from 8 to 15, chained him to the front porch every Sunday to remind him of his sins. Without the time I had to take care of him, he had a fucking gash in his stomach where the chain was rubbing him raw. Oh yeah, urine does that too. Fuck. I hate these fucking people. How many signs do you fucking need? When the kid came in, by the way, he had fucking flies all over him. And I don't know, a fucking raw gash in his stomach, and he was sitting there fucking looking dirty as fuck. Not his fault. But neighbors walk by thinking, oh, just a crazy fucking lady and the son who has a chain around him. And then people fucking, they can't figure out what the fuck is happening. Holy shit. Sorry. This shit, motherfucker. Better than taking vitamins, I suppose. We get a swig of that. Alright, back to this shit. Where is it here? Puppy murder. Front lawn. On January 27, Chase committed his final murder. It only took, what? Fucking roughly 5 days? 4 days? Fuck, I can't count now. While qualified as a mass murderer, he entered the home of a 38-year-old Evelyn Meredith, who was babysitting a 22-year-old, her 22-year-old month nephew, David. Also present at the home was Evelyn's 6-year-old son, Jason, and Dan Meredith, a neighbor who had come over to check in on Evelyn. Evelyn was in the bath while Dan was watching the children. He went to the front hallway where Chase entered the home. He shot in the head point blank range with Chase's .22 handgun, killing him. Again, this was the same. We know. You don't got to point that out. I'm pretty fucking sure he didn't swap guns. The guy's fucking nuts, but he ain't clever. And sure as fuck ain't smart. Chase then turned over the court, stole Dan's wallet and car keys. Jason ran to his mother's his bedroom, where Chase fatally shot him twice in the head, point blank range. On the way to killing Jason, Jason also shot David in the head. Jason then entered the bedroom, fatally shot Evelyn once in the head, dragged her corpse into the bedroom, basically necrophilia, simultaneously sodomized it, and drank the blood from a series of slices up the back and neck. Medical examiners reported that semen in the corpse's rectum, indicating unusual amounts of ejaculation. While Jason had finished, he stabbed her at least half a dozen times in the anus. The knife penetrated her uterus, and it stabbed her in a series of vital points of her body, which caused blood from her internal organs to pool inside her abdomen, which he then sliced open and drank with a bucket. He consumed all the blood. Chase then went on to retrieve Dan's corpse, took it to the bathroom, split open the skull in the bathroom, and consumed some of the brain matter. Outside, the 6-year-old girl whom Jason Meredith had play date knocked on the door, startling Jason. He fled the residence, stealing Dan Meredith. I don't know what I'm calling him Meredith, sorry. Probably getting that name butchered too. A car. The girl alerted the neighbor. The neighbor broke into the Meredith home, discovered the bodies, and contacted the authorities. Upon entering the home, the police discovered that Chase had left a perfect handprint and perfect imprint of the soles of his shoes in Evelyn's blood. Chase, meanwhile, took David's corpse home with him, where he chopped his penis off and used it as a straw, through which he sucked the blood out of the body. He then sliced open the corpse and consumed several internal organs and made a smoothie out of others, finally disposing of the corpse at a nearby church. You know, his mom took Richard off his antipsychotic meds because she didn't like the side effects and said that he acted like a potato. Well, I can tell you one thing. He fucking sprouted eyes and fucking got to moving. Because he wasn't no fucking potato. I'd rather have him as a potato, Nat. And for those who don't know, that's what you call the growths on a potato, the eyes. Sometimes they're called roots, knobs, other names. Take your pick. Fuck me, man. FYI, she witnessed her son opening up and cutting a cat to oh, yeah. I just got done from reading that up above. Yeah, no. Fuck this bitch. This is how Columbines and other shit get started, by not fucking reporting this shit. Fuck me. Apprehension. After the Wellings murder, FBI agents Russ that's a hell of a last name. Vorpangel. Almost said Vorpal. Yeah, I'm a D&D nerd. Vorpal might also be a Alice Madness continues. I haven't played that, but let's get back on track. Robert Resler also called in to investigate. They compiled the profile of the killer, and they determined that the killer would be tall, malnourished, loner, physically unclean, and most importantly, he would continue to kill. Well, keen observer of the obvious, but I guess you got a lot from a handprint. 5 days later, excuse me. Talk too much, a little burp. 5 days later, after the mass murder, after hearing from the FBI profile, Nancy Holden contacted the police saying Richard Chase would be the killer. Police ran a background check on Chase, where they came across his registered .22 caliber semi-automatic pistol. Detectives and the team of police went to Chase's apartment where they asked to speak with him. Chase refused. The detectives and the police hid down the hallway and waited for Chase to leave, arresting him when they left his apartment carrying a blood-stained box. His parka and shoes were likewise bloodstained. Inside were pieces of shredded, blood-soaked wallpaper, a blood-stained .22 where he had left it. Which he had used to commit the murders. Chase claims that the bloody wallpaper and the bloody gun were a result of him killing several dogs. That makes it so much better. When police performed a search of Chase's apartments, they found that he was carrying Dan Meredith's wallet. Detectives, along with Russell and Vorplich, hope I'm saying that right, performs a search of Chase's apartment. They found walls, floor, ceiling, refrigerators, and all of Chase of eating and drinking utensils soaked in blood. And the countertops and blender Chase used to make his smoothies, it was caked in coagulated blood and rotting matter in internal organs. I would have fucking hated to have been in that room. Inside the refrigerator, police found several animal body parts and wrapped in aluminum foil, or aluminium, as my brother would say. David's brains was in a Tupperware container. Well, at least he knows to use brand name. And pieces of his body were wrapped in saran wrap. Several of Evelyn Mirath and Teresa's Wellington internal organs on the other counter, and several pet collars in the kitchen. His table had been spread out numerous diagrams depicting various aspects of human biology. Aftermath. In 1979, Chase stood trial of 6 counts of murders. In order to avoid death penalty, the defense tried to have Chase found guilty of second-degree murder, which was a result of a life sentence. Their case hinged on Chase's history of mental illness and the lack of planning for his crimes and evidence that he was not premeditated. I guess. I mean, 6 of them, if you want to use that term. On May 8th, the jury found Chase guilty of 6 counts of first-degree murder. The defense asked if clemency hearing in order for the judge to determine that Chase was not legally insane. Chase, fuck me, man. Fuck him. He killed 2. Yeah, no, fuck him. I'm not gonna get his name right anyways. Sentenced to die in the gas chamber. Waiting to die, Chase had become feared presence in the prison. The other inmates, including several gang members, aware of the graphic and bizarre nature of his crimes, feared him. According to the prison officials, they had tried to convince Chase to commit suicide, fearful of getting too close enough to him to kill him himself. Chase also granted a series of interviews to Robert Resler, during which he spoke of the fear of Nazis and UFOs, claiming that although he had killed, it was not his fault. He had been forced to kill to keep himself alive, in which he believed that any person would do. He also asked Resler if he'd give him access to a radar gun, in which he could apprehend the Nazi UFOs, so the Nazis could stand trial for the murder. He also handed Resler a large amount of macaroni and cheese that he had been hoarding in his pants pocket, believing that the prison officials were in league with the Nazis and attempting to kill him. In December 1926, 1980, a guard doing a cell check found Chase lying awkwardly in his bed, not breathing. An autopsy determined that Chase committed suicide by overdose of prison doctors prescribed antidepressants that he had been saving up for the last few weeks. The 1988 movie Rampage was loosely based on Chase's crimes. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know how Kraft ever recovered from that. At least you know prisoners are getting it. Gotta buy something at the DFAC. This case is, it's one of those cases that I forget about, pop up, read. Forget about, pop up, and read. And it's one of those things that just, like, people are so quick to remember Dahmer, but it always baffles me why they forget this one. Because this is a poster boy for shitty parenting. Not that you really need them. There are plenty out there. Probably a lot. And you just fucking point a stick in any direction. You got some shitty parents. But this is a classic example of what happens when this shit fails. When you have enablers at home. This could have been somewhat easily prevented. But 6 people and probably more pets than I can count are dead because of it. Remember when we talked about Columbine and people thought I was sympathetic towards Eric and Dylan? And if anything, I felt more pity towards them. Not because of what they did, but by everybody fucking letting them down. And by that, I mean the psychiatrist could have stopped them, but chose not to. The dad could have reported finding the shotgun and pipe bombs in Eric's room, but chose boys will be boys. And so much more could have been fucking done to prevent Columbine that was just people chose to set on their fucking hands. And the same thing goes with this case. It's a fucking it's a not a mystery, but it's a mystery of what the fuck. Especially someone like this where you have fucking constant bodies piling up. People bitched about Dahmer's house. Imagine what this motherfucker's house would look like. You know, next time they do that one show with Dahmer Monsters, fuck Ed Gein, fuck Dahmer. Do one on him. Do Richard Trenton Taste. Can't talk. Not my day today. Holy fucking shit. Nat, what do you think? Dude, I think I told you that Eric Psychiatrist had a bad review. Yeah, oh yeah. He's a shitty psychiatrist, yeah. Of all the fucking people, I think everybody should fucking write on his Yelp page or whatever it fucking is, enabled Columbine. That should be the words that are just typed up in every fucking Yelp review, enabled Columbine. Same thing goes with this one. If his mom lives, etched on her tombstone shouldn't be her name. It should be the fucking birthdays and death days of everybody her fucking son killed, along with a bunch of fucking animal collars. Instead, enabled. Same goes for the fucking dad, too, because if the mom was schizophrenic, the dad had no fucking excuse. He should partly know about this shit. You know, you should fucking at least have a hint when this is going on. Eric ended up really bad. Unfortunately, his parents knew and switched him to a new one. Well, kind of too late then. Fuck me running. Well, Nat, you want me to read the rest? Because this thing goes on forever. Yeah, I'm going to call it there. Fuck this guy. Fuck his mom. Fuck his dad. Fuck his neighbors, too, for not reporting this shit. And fuck the cops who, if they did report it, didn't do a goddamn fucking thing. Give me 1 second. Let's go back to here. And get that off there. Go to that. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry about that, everybody. Let me get this off there. Once again, that was Forsaken 64. I went past it. My mind's not with me today. Cyclotron. Really good soundtrack, too. Alright, let's get this piece of shit off here and get back to actual appropriate violence. Fuck Jack Thompson, by the way. Give me 1 second here. There we are. Get my mic. For some reason, the cord dropped. I think Misty was playing with it. Let me make sure it's plugged in. Hunter and Vampire are slapping each other, and Hunter slapped the shit out of Vampire. Yeah. Nah, stop having your cat bully Vampire. You know he's dumb. Oh yeah, door opening. Why am I having problems with this again? Let me get back up there. So I take it he was beating the brakes off Vampire again. Vampire, for those who don't know, is definitely a lover, not a fighter. He's a cute little fat little football. What the hell? That's kind of weird. Thought I already hit that. Must not. Vampire's a cheeseball? He is. He's a little fat lover. That's kind of odd. No, fuck me. Wrong game. I'm an idiot. I forgot completely about it. Yeah, no, I was thinking about fucking 2 maps back. I pulled my head out of my head. Bloop. Is that the noise he was making? I still remember Vampire's little hiss a couple days ago. For those who don't know, Vampire is such a little fluffball, he can't hiss right. He doesn't show his teeth or open up his mouth. He just breathes like... And it's so cute, because you can pick him up after he hisses, but he'll just go into purr mode. Alright, let's do our tour. 6. Why the hell I forgot about this? Why did I struggle with that? Fuck it. It's me. Picker pocket death here. God, I'm way off my game today. And it shows. I said boop, not bloop. Sorry, Nat. I've heard Vampire hiss loud, but I have heard it, but it's sometimes he hisses softly. He's a little cutie ball. He doesn't want violence, Nat. He wants treats and food. Belly rubs and like cuddles. I've never met such a cuddly cat before in my life other than him. Let's lay some lead down flat. That did not work out any way I wanted it to, and I probably got some clears on my ass. Yes, I do. God, I'm playing like shit. There we are. Everything bad in this playthrough, I fucking deserve. This is not a game problem, this is a me problem. I make no excuses for how bad this is. And I'm sorry everybody has to witness this, because for some reason I cannot coordinate. So either I had a secret car accident on the way home from work, or a secret fucking stroke. Something's going on here. You fooled me twice, but yeah, he's very cuddly. Fuck you on that instant jumping, bitch. Got the green marsh hopper. No, that's getting cut. Fuck you for that long distance run. And your guppy ass bitch. So what's Vampire doing now? Like licking his wounds, sitting in the corner? Fuck it, just save the ammunition on here and just drill him. He's on the move. Some fucking bullets in his head here. Oh. Yeah, this ain't gonna end well, none too well for me. No. Gonna get that shit straightened up right now. Oh, give me 1 second. See what you got there. Oh, this is that minis you were telling me about. I do like Applejack, though. I do like the apple on the head. Rainbow Dash having her name in front of her is very appropriate. I gotta ask, Nat, like, where did you get this? Like, who's making that? Applejack. Oh, that, and I like apples. Got one sitting 3 feet away from me. Or not 3 feet, 3 inches away from me. And those wondering, it's a Cosmic Honeycrisp. And I'm gonna enjoy it with some salt. There's another link, by the way. Give me a second here. Let me see what you got. Let's see the second one here. Definitely Applejack. I do like Fluttershy. I just don't like the pink. Rarity, I do like. And I do like Breezy Twilight Sparkle. Gem, Pinkie Pie, I do like. White, there's another Fluttershy one, but Applejack once again. But you know I'm kind of biased, Nat. I do love green. I think I missed my opportunity for this. There's that armor. The armor. Remember when you told me that China would be making a lot of... Yeah. Oh, that's from China? Thanks, Nat. Now I gotta support communism. Jeez, when's it end? And we're not doing this shit. By that I mean I'm probably gonna die down here. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna drown. Grab the bullets. Where are you? Right in my ass. 2 in my... Yeah, no. Good night, Irene. Well. The one time I wish I had the fucking flamethrower. That much I do tell you. Let's go with just rockets. Yeah, it went about as well as I suspected. Fuck you too. Yes, by the way, now they're available in the US and they still have not available. Sorry, they're now available in the US and some are still not available in the US, but I can show you more. Yeah, go ahead. God, I just do that. Fuck it. There you are. And take that shit somewhere else. I don't think I've ever used a grenade like this, but holy shit, we're doing it. The things you do. I didn't catch that one on a good note. Fuck off. Just take the pain at this point. I can do better. Good model, by the way. A lot of people don't know it does have a melee attack, and it is the Stinger. I do like them. I think they're religious fanatics, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, but the arachnoids here, this is a juvenile. The red ones are the adults. When you pin them, you kind of want to get that other hand behind the rock. This is the way they work. They'll shoot the wall. But let's enough talking, more murder. No matter how many times I try, the minigun's almost always the best weapon to use against marshhoppers. I wish it was, but it's kind of like Final Fantasy. You know you got to use fire, but you know in your heart of hearts you wish the ice spell worked too. Just how that cookie crumbles. Let's trigger this little unhappy trap. There it is. Hey, girls. Little boomstick black magic there. Hopefully I got their asses. Probably not. God damn it, too slow. Pick up these goodies, throw down a save so I don't keep forgetting this shit. Just use up the shells here, 2 at a time. I can take the hit. Keep forgetting, I keep thinking that there's a diving pool at one of these hallways. I might be forgetting or just misremembering. No, you're alright. It's on me when I say bring links and then you show up with links. See what we got cracking here. I do like the bottles. I see Angel, Applejack once again is my favorite. Angel and Fluttershy close. I do like Twilight because of the book. I do like Rarity. I just now saw the dress. I thought that was something else. I thought that was a ghost, but I do like the bottles. Nat, you wanted to live in 2010 to see the what do you call it? The heyday of My Little Pony. Well, I think you might be seeing a reemergence of it, just not from fucking America. I like all of them, especially the derpy colored ones. Or derpy colored one, Nightmare Moon. For those who are wondering why I know MLP lore, Nat there moved in with me, and I had to deal with her. We'll watch a TV series. I picked Twisted Metal, and she picked My Little Pony. I thought My Little Pony was 3 seasons long, and Twisted Metal was 2. Not 9. I was lied to. I was misinformed. So yeah, I'm well versed in My Little Pony at this point. I do like Maud. They're all real winners. I think that's Lyra. But I do like the hairstyles. Let's move on. What do we got here? Oh, that's just fucking cute. All of them are cute. And at the little backpack fluffies, all winners. Or their pouch. Or merch pouch. See what we got here. Those, oh, I like those. A little, what would you call those? Oh, they got a name for their little x-ray slides. That help people draw. Definite wins. And I always told you they had weird fucking eyes. Nat, they're all winners. The pets, definitely. The only thing that's missing, and you might know this, is Rainbow Dash should have tank little slippers on. But all the pets are winners. I never expected Aloysius, so I guess that goes to show that nobody likes Spike. Suck it, bitch. Gummy's cute, by the way. All winners. Last but not least, see what we got cracking here. I like the toothpaste. I like the relaxing, the steamed egg, because she is a hard worker. But the hair one done up is pretty good. I also like the little clamshell one. Spike does have one with Twilight too. See? Gone but not forgotten. Kind of weird how my life works out. Ultra-violent video games and My Little Pony. Maybe I'm gonna start drinking rabbits here pretty fucking soon. You never know. Grab. I think I saved... Oh, let me back up here. Nope. Did I save it? I did. I think I did. Check here. There we are. I don't know why I just didn't hit F6. I'm too old school for that shit. Fuck off. Fuck off too. I didn't think I was going to be able to gun him down. Or miss 100 fucking times. Holy shit, Mr. Green. Just give it a few years and Mario will be wearing you in number 3. A little bit of spray and pray, and I think the armor. Where's it coming from? Can I cheese it? No, he's walking this way. When you thought Rainbow... I did. I didn't know jack shit about My Little Pony. Yeah, fuck you. I didn't know anything about it till you moved in. Like, I knew, like, when I was doing that, not Fallout, but Half-Life, you were constantly sending me in clips from My Little Pony. I had no idea. That, you gotta understand, before you, I didn't even think about My Little Pony. Now, every time I see you, Where are you? Yeah, fuck off. Now, every time I see you, I can't stop thinking. I'm surprised you haven't gotten us all tattoos yet. Now you do. Oh, no, it's like fucking drilled into my head. Alright, let's get this problem over with. Yep. Gonna get a green ball up here in my ass. It's either gonna hit me on my back, or it's gonna come right in front of me, and nope. There we are. Get this out of the way here. I think I got him. That's a definite save. Feels like I'm forgetting something and it's driving me nuts. No, Misty. Leave Hunter alone. What's your idea, Nat? I can't wait to hear this. I will put 2 rounds into your fucking ass. Should have looked ahead. Alright, I think I got all the goods. Let me surface back up for some air. Could have swore I heard one. All of us getting MLP tat. Fuck. Why did I have to open up my fucking mouth? Well, Nat, what would be my MLP tattoo other than a very sad, sad person? What would you think my tattoo of MLP would be other than a very sad person? Do they make tattoos of people crying? Or, no, I can't. No, no, no. Cancer pony. I want cancer pony.
Looks like it leads to the surface.
Very observant, Sam. That's why they pay you the big boy bucks. Out of the sewers. Why that fucking level took me so long, I don't know. Because I know it's longer than 16 minutes and I suck, so thank God they didn't count the murder time. Kill rates below. I got more secrets than what I thought. Wonder why one's maybe they're time sensitive, maybe I just suck. Probably both. Alright, alright, alrighty. Fuck this level. If I remember right, this had over 1,000 monsters in it. And they didn't even save it for the Great Pyramids, which I think is behind this one. I can't remember the levels. I'm probably wrong. This one just sucks. It's a fucking slog, and they know it. Now, I don't mind levels like this, and you're going to see me save a lot. I'd hate to do this on a fucking challenge run where I can't save. That would be nuts. It's made even worse if you play it on serious, because... you know, fucking clear. And I don't think you can really ever get 100 on this, because I think 2 of them are jammed up, or the monsters at least. I can't remember if they're harpies or something else. Here we are, kids. Time to put on the big boy britches. Applejacks? Definitely. Take care of Mr. Green there and prioritize our threats. We're at a bombinade there. I could have swore this had a lot more stuff in it. Oh well, I'm about to get ambushed coming up this ramp. Yeah. Oh, his little legs. Ow, ow, and ow. A good reason why they put the things here. Oh, I could just feel that fuck you. You can smell the fuck you in the air. Just get a big old strong gust of it floating right down, because it's gonna get a whole lot worse. You heard harpies because they're about to swarm. Get rid of his bitch ass. Apparently miss him. There we are. Let's, how many I got? Laser? Yeah, let's go laser. I feel laser. I want a corn dog now? That sounds really fucking good, be honest with you. I'm down to fucking for a corn dog. Fucking trees, man. Fucking trees. Well put there, by the way, because I do think they're there to stop rockets. Let's pick out these guys. They made... no wonder why they could build the fucking pyramid. Those fucking trees could really take a licking. Let's get up here and spawn these fine gents. Good night, Irene. These aren't the ones you gotta worry about, by the way. They get far worse. Because here pretty soon they're gonna start coming in from up over yonder, and then I'm gonna have a really fucking bad problem. By that I mean right where you saw me shoot the reptilians. Nobody likes you, Clear. Get the fuck out. You're drunk. Alright, up over there. So the second I kind of breach past this, if memory serves right, This place is gonna become a whole lot more unfriendly. Alright, save it. 179. 79 was a good year. Yeah, just start spraying and praying, cricket style. You guys will know what I mean if you like Fallout 4, and you'll definitely know what I mean when I meet cricket. Alright. Follow the road here. Get rid of some of these unsavory little bastards. What are we doing with there? That's pretty good. It ain't as powerful as a laser, but then again, you can't beat... What do you think of pushing? Show me, because I don't know what you're talking about, or if I do, it's not ringing a bell. Oh, sorry, sir. No hugs. You know the rules. You can look, but you can't touch the dancers. Now that's the adult version. They got another name. And I could have swore they had a rocket launcher, so probably just my memory going. Probably just more health. I kind of softened them up. There we go. Switch to the pistols, and they start coming in. Get out the old good old flat cannon here. Don't underestimate the shotgun. Good spread, but good speed too. Pushing. Give me a second here. I got a link. Oh, I didn't know that thing had a name. That's a cutie little ball. That's... If you guys want to picture what Vampira looks like, just imagine a white cat with a slightly black flake on his head. And this is Vampira all the time. Very much Vampira. God damn, you found him. She is a good kitty. Now let's get back in there. What the fuck? Holy shit. No. Eh. Well, I got myself to blame. What? I thought I fucking said... God damn it, I didn't. Get that shit drilled out of here. Fuck off. The one time I wish I had the fucking sniper rifle. Yeah, at least you got good feedback with the fountain of blood. I'm assuming he ain't around the line to living any longer. Where are you? Got him. Also, Pushin has a little brother named Pip and a little sister named Stormy. Ah, show me. I didn't even know they had lore. Let's go with grenades. Good old chain gun. Thought I killed you. Apparently I'm blind. That was a bad choice. It's happened more in effect with rockets, but kind of used against me there. No, my own damn fault for getting too stupid. At times we need experiment. 3 health, we can work that. Worked me right into the fucking ground. Again. Actually, I can't. I gotta go. Fuck. Sorry, everybody. I gotta head out. Do e-calls and such. I will be back on later today. And that will probably be with Skyrim. Alright, let's see these kitties. Oh, I really do like them. I just see them as little static fluff balls. Hopefully she's a better mother than our cats are to each other, a better parent or sibling. There we are. What the fuck? That was hard to say. Let's go with definitely survivors. I know I'm going to get copyrighted by the same company in Southeast Asia, but it fits. Her parents' name is Biscuit and Sunflower. Oh, Biscuit? I kind of like that name. I would like to apologize to you guys for the shitty gameplay. That is definitely my fault. I do like to experiment, but at times I do know the right tool for the job, but I like fucking around way too much. And I'd like to thank everybody for giving me some of their time tonight. Nat, that was a good murder time. It did piss me off, but not at you. Go ahead and send some links. And get one last look at their parents, hopefully. Oh, I like the little mustache. Mustache. The little sunflower. I expected her to be different colors, though. But thank you guys for your time. Nat, thank you for the conversation. I really do love it when you're in the chat, and I kind of do miss you when you're not. Go check her out. I do have some time, so we'll be raiding some Sorry Soul. I didn't think I'd get through Serious Sam as much. I was actually making good pace up until the sewers and the Marsh Stomp, or the infamous Rog Room in the Oasis, but it's my own damn fault. Let's see what we got cracking here. Analytics. No, there we are. Stream health. Quick actions. Parachute. Who do we got kicking around the old sun here today? Hopefully I can stream. You take care, Nat. Anybody else playing Serious Sam? I think he's speed running it, from judging from the looks, but there is I think... Oh, I hate getting their thing wrong here. Let me double check. Yeah, he's a Russian player. It looks like he's speed running it, so I'm not going to rate him. But check him out if you guys want to hop over yonder to him. Looks like he's having a better, fairer fight than me. See what we got cracking over here. Gothica's remake is going good. Go play that. Go play the first one, then that one. Definitely fucking gold. There's a test run here. Nah, he's busy. And he's playing Halo. Close enough to Doom. Yeah, someone's playing it here. No, that's the hard thing about rating certain retro games, is almost all of them are being speed ran through either randomizers or not. So it's really a 50-50. And I don't like rating speed running. By the way, Pushin's a lot of character. Like, how many are there? Like a collection of them? Alright, let's see what we got here. Father, gamer, musician. Who else do we have here? I'll go with you, because you seem like an okay Joe. I'm going to send you guys over. Hopefully he allows it. This is Zelda Ocarina of Time 24th. I don't see this as a 24-hour stream. If it is, good luck on him, but please respect him and his channel rules. I'll catch you guys later. May not be canon, though. Pushin has a BF named Tommy. She has 2 unnamed kittens. Oh my god, Nat. Kittens out of wedlock, but fans call her kittens BB and Socks. That's kind of cute. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you guys on the flip.